Hey guys, it's the worst takes.
Hey, welcome to the worst takes. I'm Josh.
It's our political podcast where we try to be woke.
We're hashtag woke.
Or hashtag woking it up in here. And
we're very professional.
We're just two liberals being performative, you might say, making like art, like liberal performance.
This is the most liberal podcast you're ever gonna see.
Liberal art is what this is.
This is the second week in a row. We've talked about Bo Burnham, inadvertently or advertently.
And this is the 14th episode where we don't know what we're doing.
Yeah, exactly.
Anyway, Josh, what do we do on this podcast?
So we scour to the internet for the worst takes that we find either offensively bad, disgusting, funny, hilarious,
amazing,
stupid, from
wonderful.
Both sides of the aisle. We're like South Park. I don't know. I'm sorry. I got taken out by this intro.
Yeah, this intro has been wild.
This intro has been fucking wild. It's gonna be 15 censor bars for 30 seconds.
Absolutely, dude. So guess what?
Well, what's up?
Did you know that colleges are requiring virtual vaccination cards for people coming back to school?
I actually didn't know about that. This has been one of the things that I've been forced to look at recently for no reason. And what is it? So like I know for like it depends on the state and the university.
Yeah.
So far, I don't believe there's like a wide stating like vaccine passport specifically for colleges.
Right, there's not.
But like, for example, the main example that I see a lot of is that New York University specifically is requiring vaccines, but not all New York universities are requiring them. So.
A lot of them are.
But a lot of them are. Yeah, not every single one, but a lot of them are, which makes sense. It really is not a question anymore with how everything is.
Yeah, absolutely.
I keep seeing things where people are gonna, and if I had to take like put $15 down on this, there's one of three things that's about to happen on your end.
Come on, tell me. What's up?
One is that people are going to try and use a religious exemption to...
oh, interesting. Okay.
Is that not what it is?
No, it's not.
Okay, because that's been one of the things that I've seen people are trying to do.
Really? Wow.
Yeah, people are trying to say that God doesn't want me to get a vaccine, therefore I should still go to university. Or
that's
my child
hilarious,
still go to university.
What the fuck?
So dumb.
Okay.
The other one would be... That's it. That's actually all I...
Do you want to know what it is?
Yeah, I do want to know what it is.
Okay. Yeah. People are making fake vaccine cards.
Yes.
Yeah.
Dude.
Like a lot.
There's so many of them.
And because we all know college technology is bullshit. The vaccine card like technology is not very good. You could put literally any card, like anyone's card. You could just ask your buddy to be like, "Hey, can you scan my card?
Which makes sense,
your card on my phone?"
Because
and they're like, "Yeah, sure." Or like, drugs. You pay them $20.
Yeah. So like, this is actually interesting because I think I've lost my vaccine card and I looked up to see how it would actually. Yeah, I know. All right, I get it. Yeah, it was in my fucking car door and I think it fell out at some point.
This is why I should have kept it.
Yeah, you should have. But I wanted to keep it because I thought I was an adult, but apparently not. I'm a child. And apparently, it's so hard to get one.
Yeah.
CDC doesn't have the complete records of who exactly has been vaccinated. You have to go to your local municipality to figure it out, or you have to go to. I believe I would have to go to like FEMA or something because that's.
I actually have.
Is it the same article that I'm probably getting my thing on from NBC?
No, it's San Francisco Chronicle.
Okay.
It's Bay Area colleges grapple with verifying blah 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 whatever. So you can actually get that from the Department of Health.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah, they have like a database of everybody who's been vaccinated.
Which thank God at least they have that.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I assume they had to put it somewhere.
Yeah, for sure.
Fuck.
Every number has to have a name to it,
Yeah, exactly. So this person, Margot, says they should require proof from the Department of Health. That is what I require in my business. It is downloaded on their phone and listed in 5 minutes with their name, which you can verify with their license. Easy cheesy.
Okay.
Sounds cool.
That's fair.
That's actually like a great tip.
Which makes sense. That's good to know too. So
what do you think Yip has to say to this woman?
They're going to say, yippee, that's a good thing you just said. What are they going to say, Sarah? What are they going to say?
I got to rub some stank on this because this man is rude as fuck.
Oh, shit.
He goes, at least she's smart for not putting her business name on here. Would have been flamed by now. Laughing, crying emoji.
I'm laughing so hard at ruining a woman's business just because she wants to protect herself from me.
From me,
the asshole that's making fun of her.
You know, it's like at this point, it seems like there are just people out there that are like, oh, what, you can only deal with vaccinated people? I'm going to come to your business, your place of business. I'm going to lick everything. And I'm just going to cough everywhere. And then I'm going to kill 3 babies when I leave. And then everybody's going to be like, please don't do that.
Please don't do that.
That sounds like a crime.
That sounds like psychopath
And people
shit.
have been, arrested for terrorism because of that before at the beginning of the pandemic, so I feel like you would get arrested.
Yeah, and actually our fucking my brother-in-law actually had to deal with someone that purposely coughed in his face.
When
early
was this?
on.
Who?
This was I think this was when they were moving. It was it's the ones that are still down here.
Okay.
I don't want to say that. I don't want to ruin it.
Don't say that.
But fucking so
oh yeah.
it was like I think 4 or 5 months in, they were moving all the way up to northern Florida, like near the Panhandle.
Yeah.
And I think they were going to they went to a Dunkin' Donuts. And he talked to someone behind him that wasn't wearing a mask, because I think this was at the point where like pretty much every county had some sort of mask mandate in every private business. You might have told me this,
and I might have forgotten. I apologize.
Yeah, no, it's all good. Yeah. And what happened was the dude got so mad at him for even him asking to put on a mask, and like it got escalated to the point where he coughed in his face and just left. And they had to call the cops, but they couldn't find the guy.
I'm glad they called the cops.
Yeah, because like
crap.
Jesus,
I would have started throwing punches, man. And then like fucking, okay, I'll shove that cough down your fucking throat, bastard.
Yeah, like that type of shit will get you arrested.
Yes,
that's isn't that
fucking
technically
crazy.
Wasn't that technically considered?
It's like biowarfare, bro.
Yeah, like bioterrorism or something is what it goes under, or some shit. Like it was pretty fucking bad.
Well, there's that chick that took out all the ice cream and licked it and videotaped it.
I remember that.
Yeah, and she got arrested for terrorism.
But related to COVID real quick, did you hear the story about the nurse that gave out 7,800 saline shots supposed to vaccines? Yeah. And shit's wild out here, man.
I saw somebody point out like the irony of forcing people without their consent to put in a shot that they don't know what's in.
Yeah, obviously. Like it's
like doing that on purpose.
Yeah,
instead of what they're consenting to.
Yeah, because when Republicans, they're always bitching like they're gonna force us to get this vaccine when the vaccine still hasn't been forced down anyone's fucking throats yet.
No, everybody's going there willingly.
And then, oh, what a surprise. The Republican nurse is just going out and fucking everyone over. Wow, what a fucking surprise, guys.
It's insane to me, man.
Guys, I can't stress this enough. Republicans have barely, if at all, any empathy. Like, it's really, and they will break the law.
Yeah,
to fight against the thing that they think they're fighting.
It's really wild because when I'm not doing this podcast, I walk around and I think about Republicans, and we're both thinking about politics all the time. You know?
every second of every day. It's politics time, baby.
It's politics time, baby.
It's politics time.
It's politics time. It's politics time, baby. but fucking like, I walk around and I like hear crazy shit that Republicans do, and I'm like, yeah, makes sense they would do that. Yeah, okay, yeah. Like I'm not really like phased until I get on this podcast and I read about it.
And then it's like, oh yeah, this is actually bad, and we shouldn't just accept this as the reality. It's really
we should be upset about it.
We should be consistently upset that the horrific things that like
shit's fucked.
I will always blame people in power first before I blame the people, because they're the ones that are leading the for lack of a better term, you said this before the podcast, sheeple.
Oh, yeah, because I have one of those tweets that say sheeple, which is really fun.
And like they
I don't know if it's this one or the next one, but
yeah, but like the leaders are the ones that really push all this shit, which I'm going to talk about that later on.
Oh yeah, you have a great segment.
Oh, I have a fucking 20-hour long segment that we're going to get through.
Yeah.
But like at some point there's just like some personal actions that you can't fucking like, you have to critique the person themselves for doing it. I think what is it like, you have to blame every single person that went to the Capitol to insurrect it. You have to blame the nurse herself. Yes. I assume it's I'm a sexist man.
No, it was a woman.
It was a woman. Okay, I forgot.
I'm pretty sure.
But like
I don't know. Maybe
that woman you have to blame for giving out those shots. But it's there's very specific evil people that the leaders have inspired to do things that you have to blame them too. I think your average fucking Joe Republican that just doesn't go on Twitter and doesn't and the only things he does is he votes Republican and does nothing else. I don't think they exist, but if they do exist,
I think they do. It's just
very sparingly and very like
my friend's dad is a conservative, and she's a liberal LGBTQ person, and she's very cool. She's super chill. I think she mentioned she's also Christian. So, she's differentiated in her beliefs and is pretty open-minded and chill, and, no bad blood there.
Yeah.
I mean, I just met her, so who knows? I'm learning in my friendships that I'm like, when's the bad part gonna come? When's the bad shit gonna happen? Come on, let's get there. Can't find it with this person. It's nice. Though. It's nice. Yeah. It's a nice adult friendship. As you come into adulthood. But she was telling me today about how her dad is reading material from a quote unquote expert about how transgenderism is robbing our daughters of their like bodily autonomy or their rights.
Yeah.
TERF shit, basically.
Yeah.
Like, he's reading TERF shit and he only ever watches Fox News. And I just learned that today, and I was like,
I think it's either Tommy Lauren or another Fox News host that's really fucking bad and really open about like their bigotry. I can't think of it's some blonde white lady.
Oh.
But yeah, like it's very that's one of the things that's why I say it's few and far between these days when it comes to Republican extremism, I suppose, or like the average Joe doesn't exist as much anymore because.
Well, I don't think they ever existed
that much. Yeah.
I think that was a lie made up by fucking Nixon. When he said the silent majority is why I was elected, blah blah blah.
Oh, the silent majority does not exist.
Republicans have been clinging on to that idea ever since, because every time they've ever won an election, everybody is flabbergasted, and then it's like, well, actually it's the silent majority that shuts the fuck up and doesn't actually partake in all this id poll blah blah blah, and it's like no actually if you really want to get conspiracy theory with it, don't kill me like they did Trevor Moore, but fucking
rest in peace Trevor Moore, by the way. This happened this week and it was fucking
God bless him. God bless that kid.
Yeah.
God damn him. I hate that he's not with us anymore. But George Bush, everybody thought George Bush stole the election.
Which probably.
Yeah.
Honestly, I believe that 100%.
That was the first time anybody was ever like, huh?
Well, because
obviously it wasn't, but it was like,
the reason why I'm gonna take this off because I'm sweating. The whole reason why people thought about George Bush specifically is that there was a recount going on. The recount in Florida is what fucked it up, and it seemed like, and I think they stopped the recount early or something.
They did,
just to specifically fuck over Gore, and now we live in this hellscape. So thanks, Florida.
Yeah, and then fucking Trump happened, and everybody was like, the fuck, the next Republican president.
Yeah, we can't.
And it was like, what the shit, man? And now it's Republicans it's taken them like 12 years, but they figured out how to play that game as well.
And now they're pushing hard and playing that game as hard as they can.
But anyway, we've gotten off the topic.
Yeah,
Let me go back to. Wait, I haven't even got through one bad take.
One bad take. Let's
okay,
get
let me
number
get
2
through
going.
this. Let me get through this chain, and
okay,
then
I'm gonna shut my mouth by using this sweet cherry bubbly
that we're not sponsored.
We're not sponsored by. Fuck sponsors. Ooh, this is.
You got to talk about how it tastes like shit so that they'll pay us. So.
I mean, it's better than like LaCroix.
No, it tastes like shit, bubbly.
But like,
it tastes like garbage. Don't ever buy bubbly.
I mean, it's not. It's technically. I mean, I don't know. It tastes all right.
No, you gotta say it tastes like shit.
It tastes.
So they'll pay us.
It says "Heyo" on the cap. So "Heyo" again, everybody. Oh, so that they will pay. Oh, sorry. Yeah, it tastes like complete shit. That's why I'm gonna drink all of it during this podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah, bubbly. This is a
As
protest.
A punishment. Nobody should
I'm punishing
buy it.
you. PepsiCo brand.
Can we get the fuck through this? Okay,
yeah,
I'm sorry.
yeah.
I'm so sorry. Okay. At least she's smart for not putting her business name on here. Would have been flamed by now. Laughing, crying emoji. I want to kill myself. Imagine
crying.
giving your employee no choice but to get the vax, even though you both will still spread the virus and variant. Also, you will both still be vulnerable to catching it. Only difference is the strength of the symptoms, but either way, they were never anything more invasive than the common cold. Keep eating it up, sheeple.
I love how the fact that the severity of the symptoms being reduced is not enough of a reason to get the fucking shot. Are you kidding me?
And enough reason to call everybody a sheeple. Which is my
you
favorite
moron.
word.
Holy shit.
Well, okay, so now this is when I have to bring in this man's profile picture.
Oh.
So this man's profile picture is
please.
3 people. It's one guy wearing an Evil Dead shirt.
Fuck you already.
And he is a larger man, which is relevant. You know, he's wearing a beanie, #beanie gang. I like this guy. This guy is not the guy in the profile picture.
Okay, all right, that's good at least.
But he's wearing I like the Evil Dead, blah blah blah. He's doing West Side signs and he's putting them down.
I will say,
which I don't know if that's a different thing. I don't know anything about signs.
Yeah, I will say I do hope that Evil Dead guy is good because Evil Dead is a good movie franchise and great TV show.
Yeah.
So.
And then there's somebody wearing like a he's doing like that. Yeah, he's doing that and he's got a metal t-shirt. I don't know what it's for. And then there's some asshole going like this, and I think it's that guy, but I think it's this guy because I just don't like him. I don't know. I hope it's not the other guy.
I really hope it's not Evil Dead.
The other guy kind of sucks too because he's doing that whole thing. But like this guy with the fucking the shaka bra, and he's wearing like a little blue fucking trainer jacket.
Oh.
And he looks like that. So there's 3 guys.
Hell yeah.
But there's a bigger guy in the middle. So Lakers in 6 comes in with maybe the weirdest, worst way to serve back a tennis ball. The tennis ball of wake up sheeple. The weirdest way to just punt it right back over that fucking...
So you get a curveball. How do you react?
How do you react?
How do you react without making a foul, you know?
Go after a random person's weight? Mm-hmm. Maybe you do, according to Lakers in 6.
Oh, no.
Yeah, your obese ass will definitely die if you get COVID. What are you, 16? Go on a fucking run.
Holy fuck, I wasn't expecting that.
Yeah,
holy shit.
Very intense.
Okay, this is a message to liberals, leftists, people in general.
When somebody makes a stupid fucking batshit argument and says wake up sheeple, there are 15 million different other things you can attack them for that isn't their weight and their age.
Go after the sheeple comment, you fucking moron.
And like the guy thought that he was making fun of an overweight 16-year-old and decided that's the best way.
That's a good thing to do.
Your obese ass go on a fucking run.
Oh, I got the hiccups again. Fucking hell.
We had really spicy jambalaya before this. And Josh
first Sarah tries to kill me with the spicy jambalaya, and now this asshole comes in.
He couldn't handle
with some fat shaming and age shaming.
Some of the worst fat shaming I've seen since Pierce Brosnan's wife.
Oh my god,
which
that's so
that was
bad.
awful. Yeah, it was really bad.
Holy shit! I'm sorry.
So
oh
then,
my god,
Yip has the higher ground, of course, and he responds with, "Jesus Christ, I'm not the one in the middle of my picture, lol, but this shit is always hilarious. Coming from someone too puss to have their face shown. We're not dying from COVID. Keep slowly giving away your rights like a good little slave."
What the fuck?
I feel like it's better. I have to say, Lakers in 6 has a Mandalorian profile picture.
Not my Pedro Pascal. No.
Yeah.
You fucker. Yeah, don't fat shame. That's what I was gonna say before I got hiccups. Sorry.
Yeah.
If you're
don't fat shame.
Don't fat shame. That's not the way to go about.
It's not.
Fucking. I'm just dying here. You're given the option of sheeple. That's like them throwing a Hail Mary and you letting them catch it. Like literally.
Yeah, legit.
You win that automatically if you just say, "Hey, dude, vaccines work."
Yeah, exactly.
If it gets rid of the thing, you've already lost.
Yeah, that's all you have to fucking say, man.
And also, we're not slaves because we're protecting ourselves. I don't think when I put on a condom to like prevent HIV and AIDS, I'm like, oh, my rights are going away to just fucking raw dog it.
Exactly. Yeah. Fucking okay. So I'm reading this other thing. Somebody responding to the original lady talking about how she has her employees all vaccinated.
And that's good.
And whatever.
Good thing to do.
Rian Johnson II.
Oh, the guy that made Star Wars?
No.
Oh.
It's a guy on a lake with a fishing pole.
What's his Tinder profile?
What do you think this guy is gonna say?
Oh no.
Shame on you for your discrimination of your customers. And then this guy who has a profile picture of a tarantula and whose name is uncivil people ... waste goes, what discrimination? No one is being discriminated against.
Oh yeah, literally not. So can we get let's
well, hold on, because Rian Johnson replies and he goes, discrimination, noun, the unjust or prejudicial treatment of different categories of people or things, especially but not exclusively on the grounds of race, age, or sex. It doesn't even prove your point, bro.
You just listed the 3 of them. Oh my god.
It doesn't even prove your point, fam.
Wait, we all know the 4th one. Vaccine status.
Medical status. Discrimination occurs based on things you don't decide, like sex or gender. You choose not to be vaccinated. That's not the same thing.
Yeah, that was the point. That was literally the point I was gonna make. That's the dunk. You get them.
Rian Johnson II goes, false. People discriminate on all sorts of things that you choose. Religion, sexual preference, sexual identity, knowledge, accent, skills. Knowledge, accent, skills, bro.
First of all, the first 4 that you listed, literally, you can't discriminate against, I think. And then...
Knowledge. Knowledge, bro.
Listen.
You can't discriminate based on knowledge.
I feel like if you're a construction company, right?
Yeah.
Who are you gonna give the big crane job to? Is it gonna be the 15-year-old that just won the stuffed bear on the claw game, or a 30-year-old man who's been doing the crane job for the past 15 years of his life?
Exactly.
It's not discrimination. It's just you're a good fit for the job.
Or not. Yeah. That's what that is.
What the fuck, man?
If I want to run a business and my only, one of my baseline things is, are you vaccinated? And somebody says, no, I don't believe in it. I'm going to say,
I don't believe you're going to survive.
Not a good fit for this job. Mostly because, people do this shit all the time. Like, what are you talking about? People will say, like, oh yeah, I interviewed this person and they were all qualified. Doesn't mean that they have to get the job. Most of the time interviews are like whether or not you vibe. It's like legit, yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah, like when I my interview for Universal, I was qualified because I worked at Disney before Universal, so I was already it. I was just nice to the guy. The guy was nice to me. We broed out, we just chilled. I'm still hiccuping. I'm sorry.
Do you want to take a break and try to not
fuck
hiccup?
it. I'm powering through it. All right. Fuck you, listener. All right.
Josh's just gonna die on this podcast.
I'm gonna die on this podcast. But yeah, no, because as long everyone just wants to work with decent people,
Yeah, that's
people just want.
it.
If you're a cool guy, you're gonna get more opportunities.
They're just nice.
Cool. Yeah, just be a decent person.
Yeah, like I've known people, and I don't know if this is discriminatory or not, where they'll come in and somebody will seem like they're just not. I'm trying to remember. I had one job with a bunch of pretentious people at a string shop.
Mm-hmm.
Not even a bunch of. One person was very pretentious and everybody else was really cool. But if they ever watch this, but I remember the one person that was very pretentious saying yeah, the person before you was they had all these tattoos and they smelled like weed and I didn't want to hire them. And I was like, okay. I mean, that should have been red flag number one. And that they judge people like that. But it was that's what they didn't want to hire.
Yeah. If that's not going to be a good fit with the people that already work there.
I mean, if you're going to get mad at that, just get mad at the system.
Yeah, it's the system's fault, not
that we allow companies to discriminate against people when they're hiring. You know what I mean? Shit.
Yeah, over specific things. There is a point to say that there's a quote unquote discrimination. It's not really discrimination though, because discrimination is literally for things that you can't choose.
Yes.
And if you choose to, guys, first of all, smoking weed is cool.
Smoking weed's dope.
All right. That being said,
probably don't smell like weed when you go into an interview.
Probably don't. Yeah.
You can't just assume everybody's cool.
Listen,
it's not legalized,
Not fully.
And
at
also,
least in most spots, There's still a stigma to it.
Alcohol is legal. You wouldn't go into an interview smelling like alcohol.
Yeah, exactly.
It's just not something that you would do normally.
Yeah. This isn't Mad Men. Sorry, you can't. You can't just drink at the workplace all the time. No. I presume. I've never worked an office job.
Yeah,
but
they don't want you to be, out of your right mind, and that is what weed does to you. I smoke weed. Fucking, I know a lot of people who smoke weed, but fuck, shit, man.
Yeah.
I wouldn't go to an interview smelling like weed because I know that it doesn't
you smoke
work.
Weed, you can't be on this podcast. I'm sorry.
Really?
Yeah, we have a very strict.
I wish I had my pen right here so I could just
hiccup only, no smoking weed.
Hiccup policy. Only. Are you mad that I haven't hiccuped yet?
How did you survive the jambalaya? But yeah,
I'm that fucking good, baby.
Fuck this drop. I'm out of my goddamn mind.
I think it was
I think my pen dropped.
No, it was the thing that was on your water bottle.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah. Oh.
What happened?
Oh. So Ryan Johnson 2 got a response from Margot, the business owner.
Oh shit.
She goes, absolutely no shame in my game. God bless her. Love her.
Yeah.
Ryan Johnson the second, the fish toting.
The fish man.
The fish man.
The sex having fish man. It's all the bitches on Tinder.
Goes, you would have been a swastika wearing Nazi who spread propaganda against the Jews for being untermensch. Change my mind. And then Mark, God. I'm just now reading this. This is new for me. I'm Jewish. Nazis killed people. We want you to live. See the difference?
You did it, Margot. You did it.
I will say Margot's name is spelled Margaux.
Oh.
So I don't know. Take a hit.
Take a fucking
hit. Maybe don't throw Nazis around everywhere. And then Ryan Johnson II doubles down
No.
calling this Jewish person a Nazi. They didn't start off killing them. Throughout the 30s, they started by limiting gun rights, limiting access to businesses, demonizing them through news propaganda, and politicians scaring the public into thinking they're the reason for the country's misfortunes. And then he has a bunch of photos of a book by Stephen P. Hallbrook, Gun Control in the Third Reich.
Oh, God.
Cover of the Nazi propaganda leaflet Der Untermensch, whatever.
I keep seeing this all the fucking time. There's a really popular meme that talks about all that.
It's just
first of all, really
why are
weird.
You sending this to a Jewish person? Stop it.
Very weird in general that you just have Nazi photos on your phone at the ready.
I feel like you're
just fucking.
Ooh, baby.
God. It's in his porn folder.
It's in it. Yeah, he's just like, he jerks off to it every day.
Yeah, no, obviously.
God damn, Ryan Johnson said.
What a double down. That is still wrong.
Oh, man.
We live in like the fucking your whole idea of censoring the news, right? It's censoring misinformation that's provably false. And even then, most of the time it doesn't get censored. It just has a little fucking thing on it that says, "Oh, actually, this is wrong. Here's proof that's why it's wrong." You can still stay on Facebook. You can still stay and do all these other things.
I don't know.
It's so dumb.
It's just wild.
Yeah.
Margot is the queen of my heart. Not gonna lie, because I looked this up. Not gonna lie, Josh, 40 minutes ago, and there were only like 5 or 6 or 7 replies. And now there's so fucking many of people flaming this poor woman, this poor Jewish woman.
Yeah.
And finding her business and posting it, blah, blah, blah. And so somebody goes, the media is the virus is the name of this person. Goes, this is racist. People of color can't even get an ID to vote. How can they do all this?
I'm so confused now.
I'm very confused. And then Jay in Washington goes, LMAO, crying laughing emoji. Good one. I bet that fried all her last remaining liberal brain cells. I'd torch the rest asking her about E-Verify for illegals since she has such an oppressive little dictator. Since she was such an oppressive little dictator, libs are so easy to run in circles, usually undereducated.
All right, guys, let's look that up real quick.
Okay, hold on before you do that. Margot responded, undocumented people do get vaccinated. And guess what? They show up in the Colorado Department of Health as well. Easy cheesy.
Easy fucking cheesy,
she's
baby.
My favorite person.
So actually, that's an interesting thing that you brought up, because I was this is gonna be my original topic before the topic I chose today.
Yeah.
So a lot of people are in Florida right now. DeSantis is Florida COVID garbage. Our response was garbage here.
I don't go outside anymore.
Yeah, the main reason why is because our state's basically open and tourists are coming in.
Yep.
Those are a wacky guess, guys, but that's what my guess is.
You didn't listen to our TikTok about staying home.
You said not that you fuckers decided to come anyway.
Every time you come here, you're killing people.
You're killing people.
You kill people every time you fucking come here. Stay at home.
Yeah.
And watch the mouse on the TV.
Yeah. So
stop it.
Watch your Owl House at home, everybody.
Watch the Mickey Mouse at home.
I agree.
Get Disney Plus.
Yes.
Shut the fuck up. Okay.
DeSantis.
Yeah.
Because Biden was critical of Florida and Texas for having really shitty COVID numbers. Because 2 Republican states with a lot of fucking people in it.
Yeah.
Pretty bad,
Yeah.
DeSantis decided to blame immigrants coming in. And blaming that because Biden has these open borders and they're coming in, they all have COVID. And the one piece of information I could find on it, well, there's a couple things. So the main article that conservatives are using right now is this big number, right? 6,000 immigrants come in unvaccinated with COVID, and they're spreading it to everybody. And I looked it up. That only apparently accounts for like 13% of immigrants that are coming in.
Really? Wow.
So they're blaming 13%
of the entire immigrant
for 50% of the
population.
COVID cases. You ever heard 1350s?
Yeah, now it's 1315.
13 for 15%.
And that's why we need the police
to vaccinate all these immigrants.
I fully believe that might be a thing. Like having people, I was thinking about this. How could, like it's definitely like a liberal idea to think, how can, I think maybe you chugging that bubbly is the reason maybe why you have hiccups right now.
What are you talking about? What are you talking about, Sarah? Why you're just talking about police brutality, and I'm drinking the cool, refreshing taste of a bubbly.
Okay, this is a prediction for the next coming months. I don't think this will actually happen because it seems a little bit too dystopian, but the way things are going, who knows? Maybe. I think maybe I can imagine like a weird liberal idea of, okay, let's mandate vaccinations. Okay, but let's make it so that the police go door to door and force you like with guns to like get a vaccine shot in their arms.
I'll do you one better.
But then then that makes the fucking conservatives freak out, and then that's what they call police brutality. And then everybody, Vosh on YouTube is like, that's police brutality, even though he's actually fundamentally against that idea as well, because it's crazy. But then,
fucking.
I can imagine that.
I'll do you one better, Sarah.
Yeah.
Vaccine guns. Vaccine 47. Yeah, fucking assault. Instead of assault rifles, we call them vaccine rifles. And it's like tranquilizer darts.
And then Nerf makes a version of the gun for kids. It comes with
Nerf.
little like Nerf vaccine shaped bullets. There's a little syringes instead of those little yellow.
Protect your kids from smallpox with the all new Nerf vaccine.
Shoot your friend in the arm.
Aim right here.
Oh my god, you got me! And then it's like a thing that's got a little stick out of it. That'd be fun.
And that's how we prevented them from getting the smallpox. I'm a cool parent. But yeah, no, that would be fucking crazy.
When the polio vaccine came out, it was like you just went and you stood in line. Because if you didn't, you wouldn't be able to stand
because
it
those
anymore.
crazy liberals. Back when the polio vaccine came out, it was like being sent to the gas chambers.
No, it was, it's just so funny.
I remember when the polio vaccine came out and millions died, all because of Mr.
I found a good one. I'm sorry.
All right, yeah, real quick. Yeah, go, because I don't know where I was going with
Juger goes, and he has 6 likes on this in response to Margot. He goes, good job, Adolf. You gotta stop calling Jewish people Hitler. You gotta stop it. You gotta stop it.
Such projection, honestly. It's really.
You really gotta stop,
man. Stop it.
That's amazing.
Christ. Idiots, all of them. Assholes. Fucking racist pieces of shit.
I'm gonna tweet at Margot. I'm gonna say, God bless you.
God bless you, Margot.
God bless you, Margot.
You're dealing with way too much bullshit.
Oh, I'm just live tweeting this right now live on the podcast because
how are you guys liking the podcast so far? Do you like that I'm powering through the hiccups and it's not annoying to you guys at all when I have to pause between sentences?
Good lord. Good lord. With a T.
Good luck to you, Margot. You're doing God's work. Yeah, you have allies in us. If no one else, you have allies in us, because fuck these people that you're dealing with. I just want to say for the record, gentle reminder that Nazis co-opted socialist talking points. They were a far right group, and if anyone says that they were socialists, they're fucking stupid and they're making you dumber.
Yeah. And get them
and
out
that's
of your
coming
life.
from a guy that's hiccuping right now and wore an orange beanie 15 minutes ago.
Another woman says to the original topic of colleges might be a hotbed for COVID because of the fake cards.
Yeah.
She goes, how are they not hooked up to the national database?
Well, because there's not a real
national database.
Yeah, I mean, there technically is, but it's so hard to access that.
Yeah. It's difficult.
Yeah, it's difficult. We should have a national. I'd argue that we probably should if you want to actually keep people safe. But
okay. So then this woman who said that is a black woman, and Dan,
don't do it, Dan.
Who's a skinhead? I think
Dan, don't do it.
Yeah,
Dan.
Yeah, he's a skinhead.
No. Get out of here, Dan.
Oh my
Fuck you
good
already.
Lord.
If you're
This guy goes, it's scary when people want to be followed and tracked through a national government database more than we already are through our phones, especially when that person is a minority and the government has been screwing us over for hundreds of years. Y'all are geniuses. I don't know what he means by y'all.
Yeah, because he also
black people.
Does he imply that he's also a minority?
No, he's definitely not. He's
I know he's
white.
not, but does he think of himself as? Because the way he frames that.
No, I think he's just saying this about I think it is like, oh, minorities are stupid.
Okay, that makes sense. Then if he's a fucking skinhead,
and they want to be vaccinated and be in a database because the government will track them. Like, you shouldn't trust the government if you're a minority.
Which you already said.
Yeah.
You've already countered your own argument with we have phones, we have social security numbers, we have driver's licenses, we have all these fucking things.
And then somebody else goes, it's scarier when people lie about having an inoculation and in doing so kill people. Y'all are foolish and sadistic.
Yeah, that's true. 100%
which is
true.
Cool. And then somebody else who does not really know what's going on at all kind of goes, in your eyes, people around the world not wanting a shot means that they fear being tracked over what is actually going into their bodies that is irreversible. I don't know. I think that guy thought that guy was a lib on accident.
Yeah, what?
So it's just a righty attacking a righty who is also being racist, which is really funny.
I love the idea that the fact that it's irreversible is the thing that's really weird. You know, when I took that shit 50 hours ago,
it wouldn't go up in my ass.
It wouldn't go up in my ass. It was irreversible. Never doing it again. I can't take back any of the shits in my life.
I'm so mad about it.
So mad.
I'll never shit again.
I'll never shit again on the off chance that I need to shit for real.
So this other woman responds to the racist guy and goes, OMG, I know, right? I can't believe they gave me a social security number. Womp womp.
Womp womp.
And Bob8603 responds, you mispronounced slave ID number.
Do you know what that's in reference to, by the way?
No, I don't.
So this is a genuine conspiracy theory.
Are you fucking kidding me?
No, I'm not.
Yay.
So this is what a lot of people. All right, so you know, on money, right? On dollar bills.
I don't know what that looks like. Never seen one.
You're too busy on your phone if your debit cards to see dollar bills. So on dollar bills, there's like a unique like bill identification number that starts with like an F or some shit, right?
Okay.
So on some people's, I'm assuming everyone's social security numbers.
Yeah.
There's a similar code on the back of the social security number that starts with the same letter.
Oh.
And in the photo that I've seen of this, they do the F whatever number and F whatever number on both the money and the dollar, and they put them together.
Mm-hmm.
The conspiracy is, by having a social security card, you are signing away your rights as a person and you become a commodity for the government. And if the US ever goes into debt to such a degree, they can sell you to other countries to pay off their debt.
That would be awesome.
When Norway comes around and asks for their $50 back,
I would love to go
we're
to Norway.
going to Norway, baby.
You fucking kidding me? Hell yeah.
We're gonna be slaves to
I get free healthcare. I get free Norwegian healthcare. Bro, fuck it. I don't even care. Send me to Norwegian jail. That shit's nicer than my current house. Yeah, I'll do it. You're telling me I don't have to cook for myself? Three square meals a day?
There's not a private system.
I hope that's real. Please, dear God.
But that's the conspiracy theory. That's actually a genuine reference to a conspiracy.
I'll go out and prove that America is indebted to someone. Japan, probably.
And then you say, I volunteer. I do the...
I'll do it. I'll go. How much am I worth? 50 cents? Fuck it. Take me and all my loved ones. We'll all move to Japan. I would have
Or be
paid
a
for
productive
it.
member of
You
their
fucking
society.
kidding me? Oh my god, that sounds like heaven. What the fuck? I'll go anywhere
But no, it's
else.
dystopian.
How? Why? We live in the worst country.
I think the conspiracy implies that it's we're indebted to China because that's the one thing.
I would go to China. I'd go to China. They're not great, but I would go there. There's a lot of work to be done.
That, China? Sarah wants to go.
That's where I buy all my clothes from anyway. Fuck. Shit.
Jesus.
That was that one. And then I have another topic, and it's my last topic. I only have one from here.
All right. I'm trusting you on this.
This is from Bloomberg Quick Take.
Quick Take.
From the Bloomberg magazine.
This is a worst take, quick take.
Worst take, quick take. Now, this is an interesting conversation, is how I want to...
You want to frame it that way?
I want to frame it this way, because it's completely different from all the hot topics that we got going on, all the Spencers we have going on, you know, all the Orange Juliuses we got going on, all the fucking Forever 21s we got going on.
This is not that much of a quick take. This quick take is already
all of the
taken.
Sears that we got going on. All of the Dillards that we got going on.
Josh, in the cut for this, put a timer for how long this quick take is.
All the Macy's that we got going on.
I assume we're 15 minutes into this.
All the Auntie Anne's that we got going on. Apparently, a piece of Prince Charles and Princess Diana's decades-old wedding cake was auctioned off to a royal fan for $2,000.
Why? Why was that? Why is that a real thing?
That's an article written during these current times, these COVID
days?
times, about Princess Diana and Prince Charles's wedding cake. A piece of it, not even the full
thing.
cake. $2,000. Somebody paid for an old piece of cake.
You know that fan has pictures of Princess Diana after the accident, right?
You know that fan farts on this piece of cake and then jerks off because that fan is like, whoa, I love Princess Diana and I have a cake farting fetish. Oh my god, this is perfect. And they have like a savings account.
You're gonna make me piss my pants. I swear to God.
That's just for cake farts.
Jesus. Okay, but
that they buy on eBay, and eBay was like, I got the cake for you, buddy. Oh my god. This is the best cake you've ever fucking seen in your life.
Sarah, I need to emphasize real quick when I say I'm gonna piss my pants, I genuinely mean that.
Well, I don't know. Should we take a quick bathroom break? Because it's only downhill from here, baby.
Fuck. All right, hold on. Quick bathroom break.
Okay, bathroom break. We'll be back.
Jesus. Fucking hell. Fuck this podcast.
This was the one that I was like, I hope to God I can find anything.
This is gonna make me piss myself, guys. I swear to fucking God. Sarah's not drinking coffee in that. That's pure fucking
This
wine.
is wine, yeah.
Also, my hiccups are not going away, everybody, so fucking deal with them.
Yo, Josh is going to explode
I'm gonna fucking explode,
by
dude.
the end of this podcast.
Dude, I gotta do a fucking hour worth of Mike Lindell, and I'm gonna have these fucking hiccups.
Yeah. That's God telling you to not talk about Mike
I'm
Lindell.
too close to the truth, guys.
God is like, no. And Josh is going to spill the beans.
Spill the beans on Mike Lindell. All right, so...
Talk about spilling beans. This person's farting on this fucking Princess Diana cake. Spilling beans accidentally all over the fucking Princess Die Yourselves cake.
This isn't helping the hiccups, Sarah.
Can we talk about diarrhea? Can we call diarrheaing spilling beans?
No.
I think we should. I think we should call it that. That's kind of a
we
good...
should not.
That should be like a new thing. That's all I'm saying. Okay.
It's already called diarrhea. We need to call it spilling the beans.
Well, I mean, it's easier to spell. All right. Anyway, Meg Baxter.
Kind of fucking... I'm out. I'm out. I'm out.
Baxter
I'm out.
responds to this absolute weird batshit thing of an article and goes, "What arrogant privilege does to some as how they live, I don't understand. Why does this still exist? What priority does this have to offer to still be a part of the world? It's not even edible, it's freaking old food. Did the money go towards food for people in need, at least?
Never.
Probably not." And I really admire Meg's forethought. She was the only person that I saw in the responses to this
Everyone
that
else
wasn't
was
just asking why, but like, what is the point also?
Yeah.
And so I really,
everyone's soy facing over like, yo, that's fucking epic that we still have this 80-year-old piece of cake.
Yeah, it's just so stupid. I don't know.
Rotten, smelling up the fucking place, dude. I love it.
Adrian responds to her. And you know what? If anything, on my Twitter, when I go through the news and I try to get these topics, and I just keep seeing these poor women being lambasted, it just makes me think men really just got to stop talking to women on the internet. You got to stop it. You see a woman say something, she's probably right, and you should shut the fuck up. If you think that you have a different take and you need to take that woman down a peg, you're wrong, and you should shut up.
Be a good Sigma male and shut the fuck up.
Shut the fuck up. Yeah, maybe she'll want to suck your dick if you don't talk to her and leave the premises and never, ever go near anyone that has
women
ovaries.
are more likely to suck your dick if you don't annoy them. Did you know that?
Or anyone at all, honestly. If you believe in Sigma males, maybe you should just go off and be a lone wolf and walk off the side of the planet, the flat earth of the planet. You should scale the ice walls and walk off the side of the ice walls, maybe. They'll never be found there. You'll never be found. Never before explored, believe it or not.
Flat Earth theory never talks about what's on the other side of the planet. Did you guys ever think about that?
Yeah, they do.
Do they?
Yeah. They say that it's just nothing.
Well, why is there nothing? Why don't we conquer it? It's extra land.
Because there's no gravity. We can't be there. We would fall. They literally think that we're going to fall off the side if we walk off, like down into nothingness.
Stupid. That's the dumbest. That's the dumb part of flat Earth.
That's the dumb part of flat Earth theory. Anyway, so Adrian goes, "Who are you to tell others what to do with their own money?" And I want to say something to Adrian here today.
Adrian, this is a personal message from me to you. You can still judge people on the money they use.
If you're okay with living in a world where somebody spent $2,000 on a piece of cake.
Was it 2,000 or 200,000?
2,000.
Okay, yeah, 2,000. Yeah.
That's still too much.
That's still too much.
It's also criminally low for Princess Diana's cake.
Yeah. That bitch has been dead for too long. She's too irrelevant to mainstream society now. That bitch is she's not hot. She's a knot. Get a load of these too.
The red carpet, but then somebody wears the dress that Princess Diana wore when she died.
Wow,
and then
that's so pedestrian.
Knot, who do you think wore it better? This person on the red carpet or the photo of Princess Diana after the crash? I don't know. Pretty sure the alive one is probably pulling it off. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh God, Adrian, it's still Adrian.
Adrian's the one you should be mad at, not me.
Yeah. Sorry. Continue. Yeah.
Okay. So Starby, who is one of my favorite people, responds with, "Rich people will watch you die of thirst while sipping their purified water right in front of you. I will never understand why people defend them. They do not care about you." Based. Hashtag based. And then this person with a profile picture of a brain and whose name is Zeklar Official goes, "People can and should still do what they want with their own money. Either way, having a hate boner for anyone with money and assuming they're inherently like some descendant of Hitler isn't any better. People that will defend anyone just because they are rich. I don't understand where any of that came from.
Yeah, no, we literally said that the person literally said that this one purchase is weird. But that because they said that, man, you must hate everyone that has any sort of money. I bet you hate the fucking working class people that don't have $2 in their bank account.
I bet you're calling them the descendants of Hitler, treating them like that. I don't understand.
So
people,
dumb.
Man. And Starby goes, why are you comparing selfish idiots to innocent descendants of a horrible person? Not exactly the take. Not exactly the takeaway.
Very weird, yeah. But
a little weird, but
I'll allow it. I'll allow it for now. Continue. Yeah, so let's see where this goes.
Zecular goes, why are you generalizing people that you obviously know nothing about? I'm sorry, let me say that in the actual way that he said it out loud and then wrote it on Twitter. Why are you generalizing people that you obviously know nothing about? And he's wiping his tears away with like $100 bills or something. And
mommy's money will help wipe the tears away.
Super Rich Kids plays in the background. Super rich kids with nothing but fake friends. It's one thing.
Relatable.
Okay. It's one thing if you were attributing someone's personal actions to your dislike of this, but this is just blind hate of anyone possessing money.
No, it's not.
It's not. It's about a cake. There's a cake,
guys.
and somebody spent $2,000 on it, and it's a moldy old cake, and we should like really be bullying this person.
We should, yeah.
Like
honestly, they should be bullied, yeah.
Like straight up, that person should be bullied, like a lot.
100%. Yeah, I agree.
Like
that's the dumbest purchase I think I've ever heard.
If I knew that person, like if one of my friends came to me tomorrow and was like, "Hey, I got this sweet piece of Diana, Princess Di, and Prince Charles's fucking cake. I got it, and I only spent $2,000." I would say, what are you, a fucking idiot? What the fuck is wrong with you, bro? Like, you need to send that back. No, fucking send that back.
You got scammed, dude. Jesus.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
I don't care if it's the real thing. You got fucking scammed, dude.
Do you need help? Do you need to go to therapy? Because yes, you do. You actually do.
Bro, you're behind 3 payments on your car right now. You really gotta figure this shit out.
You gotta figure this shit out because I'm never giving you money again because you're apparently just gonna go buy slices of Princess Diana's old moldy cake. Bro, are you farting on that shit, bro?
Bro, why did you spend 15 grand on one of the tires from Kennedy's car the day he got shot?
Just all the people that have been assassinated.
No,
just all the people that have died mysteriously.
No, in cars, Sarah. Specifically
it's
cars.
Specifically in cars. But then why is this a cake version and not a car fact? A car artifact?
Well, it doesn't matter what part. It just has to. They just had to have died in the car. I want Paul Walker's chair that he dined on every day until the day
I
he
want Franz Ferdinand's jacket with the bullet hole in it. This is the bullet hole that started World War I.
The real shot heard around the world.
The gun that shot at the Boston Massacre.
What the fuck is this show, man?
King Tut's blood-stained headdress. That's not. I'm not right in the head for laughing.
God, Jesus.
Okay, and then Starby goes, "Rich people do not care about you. Stop defending them. It's weird. You're weird."
Yeah, you're 100% weird.
And then Hybrid goes, "If I want to buy something,"
say to me, hybrid. Sorry,
it's like hybrid but with bread. BRED. So yes, it is what you're thinking. Hybrid. Not hybrid, like high bread, like high bread. If I want to buy something with my money for myself instead of a homeless person this specific day, then end of discussion. People act like every ounce of money after necessities are bought has to be donated. He blocked me, so I can't see his tweet. I'm sure he said the same to you. He probably does it so he can type a final rebuttal and make it look like he won, since we can't refute what he said afterwards. These people can't defend their own opinion. They're just acting on emotion. Facts over feelings, you know.
Facts don't care about your feelings, bro. And the fact is, people who are rich have more money than you, and you shouldn't be upset about it.
And the fact is, I should be able to buy the cake if I wanna. That's facts. That's what it is, yeah.
Fuck
Zecular
me,
goes,
dude.
yeah, I was also blocked. So far, everyone on here has had the same response to me. No way, buddy. Fuck, dude, no way. Maybe everybody else is the problem.
Like, maybe we're the baddies, you know? Like, Jesus.
You know, I call them out for stereotyping. They reply saying some more stereotypical nonsense, and then they block me after I tell them they haven't actually refuted what I said. Always nice to find people like you here that still value objectivity and constructive arguments over bias and emotion, though. The facts don't care about my feelings. It's always good to find other cake farters here who love buying cakes to fart on, especially old historical cakes. You pass me my beanie back. So yeah, that was the wild ass fucking.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize I overshot that. I'm sorry.
That is some bullshit.
I'm sorry.
Wow.
I'm sorry.
Well, pass me your beanie then.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Okay.
Well, yeah, now I underthrew it, yeah.
Yeah, I know. I appreciate it.
Sorry, I didn't.
It's just funny because it also somehow felt disrespectful. Even though it's not disrespectful.
I'm sorry, guys. I don't know. I forget how much power I have in my arm. I'm sorry.
All right. Humble brag. I mean, that is pretty much it. It's basically just... Do you want to see the cake?
Yeah, let me see the cake. I want to see how moldy it is.
It's
it can't
really
look
gross.
Good. It can't look good. That's so fucking disgusting.
I can send this to you, and so you can put it up on screen.
I don't know if I want to. That's actually like
it's really gross, man. It's really gross.
Wow, that's really like,
and like all it's been is saran wrapped. Like that's it. Like if you look at it, it's just been saran wrapped.
And there's like milk and eggs and cream and shit.
Yeah. It's really gross. And butter, probably buttercream.
And yeah, no,
that's what it looks
butter.
like.
Yeah, like, bro, why would you spend $2,000 on that?
Why would you? And that's the whole cake.
Why'd you save the whole cake?
Why would you save the whole cake? Why would you spend $2,000 on a slice of that? Not even the full thing. It's like, it's double disrespectful because you spent $2,000 on not only just like some moldy piece of cheese,
whole fucking thing,
on only part of the moldy cheese.
How much of a slice do you get?
I mean, probably like a slice.
I hope so. I mean,
yeah.
At least you don't get scammed on that. That's ridiculous, man. Jesus, that's gross as fucking hell.
Yeah, what if they send you a small ass slice?
The smallest slice imaginable.
I would light everything I have on fire.
I would fucking find them and give them a piece of my mind. I'd force feed them the cake, I think. Yeah, you have to, right?
I mean, do you think they're gonna eat it?
Well, no, yeah, when you force feed it, yeah. I mean,
like
the person that bought it,
yeah.
If they do, they're gonna fucking die. I mean, they will. They're gonna have the worst. They
literally will.
If nothing else, the worst shit of their life.
I swear to God, though, we're gonna find out like tomorrow. Shane Dawson's gonna like come back to YouTube, and he's gonna be like, "I bought $2,000 of Princess Diana's cake,
and now we're gonna eat it." That's like the Belle Delphine
while apologizing for
yeah.
some racist shit that he said.
It's like when
I'm sorry I said the N-word, and then he's like fucking eating
This is my
cake.
penance. You guys should forgive me after I do this obviously disgusting thing, please.
Do you forgive me now?
But no, it's like when it was like when Belle Delphine did the bathwater thing.
Oh yeah.
And everyone decided to drink it.
It's so gross,
so
man.
Disgusting, man.
Fuck. I mean, like, I don't think I ever really judged her for selling her own bathwater. That's kind of funny.
No, yeah, it's a funny joke, and I think it's funny if you buy it and you're like, oh, I got it, crazy, whatever. Don't drink it. Don't put it in your fucking mouth.
Don't do it. I read a bunch of girls breaking up with their boyfriends because they found out that their boyfriend bought Belle Delphine's bathwater, and it was like a big secret.
Well, yeah, because I feel like when you buy the bathwater of Belle Delphine,
You're
that's
like
somehow
really
more, that's the
deep
most
into it.
Yeah, that's like really shameful.
It was,
Like it's
like,
really
4 or 5 like relationship posts of women like, I got this weird package for my boyfriend and I was really curious. So I opened it up and it was like a thing of bathwater, which is apparently from this girl that does like OnlyFans or whatever.
She does a lot of lewd cosplays, apparently. From what I've been told. I don't know.
I don't know. So I had to ask my boyfriend about it, and then I asked my boyfriend, and he was like, "Oh, it must have been a mistake, haha." But it had his name on it, and it's like all this
his
shit.
name, his address. It had a personalized note with a heart on it to him.
I was like, "Thanks for being my biggest tipper," like something like that. And it's like, it turns out this guy has like a Belle Delphine body pillow, and is like obsessed.
You go in the attic of their house and there's like a huge fucking shrine to Belle Delphine.
Yeah, exactly.
And the centerpiece of it is the unopened bathwater.
Bathwater, yeah.
And then he goes up to it and he's like, soon I will have more bathwater. Push my mic down for that bit.
Yeah. Or it's opened bathwater with a little Belle Delphine figurine in it.
And then so what you do is you get the jar and then you get a Belle Delphine figure and you put some of the bathwater in, but you got to fill it up with something else. So you're kind of forced to come in.
You're kind of
forced to do it. I mean, hey, listen, sometimes you got to do what you got to do.
That person on TikTok was right. We are really weird, huh?
Yeah, we're fucking weirdos. Holy shit.
Yeah, anyway, that's my bit.
That's your bit.
It's my bit.
I haven't hiccuped yet, so I think you showing me that fucking cake,
it scared
disgusting
you?
Cake
scared you
me
out of your
so
hiccups?
much.
Hell yeah, bro.
That I no, it's because you're really close to getting to my Belle Delphine collection.
And now you're terrified. Josh is sweating. Yeah. Bro, at this point, I'm so deep into it. Like, we're going to sign a lease in like 2 or 3 weeks. That actually, I'm like, whatever.
Sarah, if you go to these coordinates, you'll find the biggest
Delphine. Like, you dig underground, and it's like when they fucking buried all those ET video games, but instead it's the fucking Belle Delphine bathwater.
And it's just one little thing of it, but it's buried 15 feet deep.
Because you're so ashamed.
I'm so ashamed.
Okay.
I would bury it in a very, 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 very deep grave.
Speaking of shameful, Josh, what do you think about Mike Lindell?
I think he has no shame.
And that's the end of the podcast, everybody.
So, as I said before, I was going to do a thing on COVID.
Yes.
But that was an easy thing to do during your segment.
Yeah, true.
I was able to cover that real quickly. But we need to talk about fucking the biggest event of the summer.
Yeah.
It's Hot Boy Summer.
It's Hot Boy Summer,
it's
baby.
Hot Boy Summer. It's not White Boy Summer. Fuck you guys.
It's Hot My Pillow Summer.
It's Hot Pillow Summer.
Hot Pillow Summer, boys.
And the way that we celebrate Hot Pillow Summer is by talking about election security.
Hey.
So I wrote down a bunch of notes.
All right.
And by a bunch of notes, I mean there's an order to this, and we're gonna breeze through it, guys.
I can't wait.
So Mike Lindell, you know him as the My Pillow guy. He's a fucking lunatic.
Yeah, he's an absolute
He's an absolute fucking loony.
I've seen a couple things about this, and it's all been wonderfully funny.
Yeah. So the My Pillow guy, he wanted to do a 72-hour live stream.
Yes.
Specifically, and not for charity. Not even like for a good cause.
Yeah.
He said that he had 37 terabytes of data.
Yeah.
Terabytes with the T1. The
3 T's of
3 T's of terabytes.
Of terabytes.
And you're all on computers. Most computers only have like 1 to 4 terabytes installed. This laptop only has like,
terabytes is a ridiculous
37,
number.
10 times the amount that this hard drive that we're recording on has. He has 10 hard drives worth of data. Proving that Donald Trump
actually won
the election.
Okay.
And he's going to be reinstated yesterday when we recorded this.
It's so funny that none of this is going to be a TikTok because TikTok will take it down.
Yeah. Oh,
we say anything about this.
We literally had a TikTok where we mentioned QAnon. I didn't censor enough of the words. It got a community guideline strike, even though we were making fun of QAnon. Thanks, TikTok.
Thanks,
you
TikTok.
Fucking assholes. And then commenters gave me shit when I had to censor the word lawmaker because I thought that might have been one of the things that caused it.
Yeah.
Guys, I censored the word lawmaker just to be safe. That wasn't TikTok. That was all me, baby. TikTok censors a lot of when TikTok censors a word, it has all the asterisks. When I do it, it's only one asterisk in one of the things.
Oh, okay.
So you know what I'm saying then.
That's funny as shit, man.
So Mike Lindell had a big wanted to have a big conference in South Dakota. Conference capital of the world.
There. Yeah, what the fuck?
Conference capital of the world. The one place that you can get away with having a bunch of people inside a convention center.
Yeah.
Which apparently you could have also done it in Florida, but
I mean,
we're wide open. Fuck it. Come down to Florida and get COVID.
Come on down to the Florida Convention Center. I would love to get COVID at the Mike Lindell My Pillow convention.
Yeah.
72-hour
live stream event. So he did this 72-hour live stream event. He didn't stream it to Twitch or YouTube, not even the big boys because of conservative censorship. So he did it to two websites, Rumble and a website called frankspeech.com. Have you heard of frankspeech.com?
I think I have, but only in relation to this.
So frankspeech.com is a website created by Mike Lindell for the social networking video platform called Frank. And I spent about an hour before this podcast looking into all these things. I don't know what the fuck Frank stands for. I don't know what the guy. If someone knows, let me know. I don't know why it's called Frank. Guy's name's fucking Mike. I don't know what the fuck.
I think he means like Frank, like
let's be
truth.
frank.
Like let's be frank.
But it's called Frank.
It's just called Frank.
It's like if you called your thing like hot dogs or something.
I mean, he fucking named his company My Pillow. Like, can we? He's not very smart. He's never been smart.
Not a creative person. Yeah.
No.
So he wanted to have.
He named his cat. You know what I mean? My cat.
Yeah, and I didn't want to get onto Frank.
His son's like, hey, Dad, can I go during the live stream? Can I go and go to the bathroom? And then Mike goes, my son. My son. Of course you can, my son Lindell. Stupid joke. Okay, continue.
So I wasn't able to get on Frank because in order to go on Frank, you need to give up your email and number. You have to give an actual fucking number.
Ew.
Which is really dumb.
No, I don't want Mike Lindell calling me.
And the whole point of the conference, he invited security experts. He invited anyone that would show up, journalists. And he's offering a $5 million bounty if anyone can prove him wrong that he doesn't have the evidence.
And it's my favorite thing because he freaked out on CNN. I don't know. That's one of your things.
He freaked out on CNN. He freaked out on a website that I'm going to be using a lot during this, Salon, I believe.
Okay.
But before the conference, he had really high visions for this.
Really?
This is going to be our first article. This was a month before the conference.
Okay.
So, have you ever heard of a guy named Elvis? Elvis Presley?
Yes, I have. It's like I've heard of multiple people named Elvis.
So, do you remember when Elvis Presley he had a Hawaii televised concert that was viewed by 1 billion people?
Yeah, I do.
So, Mike Lindell's a big fan of Elvis.
No way.
As we all know. And his goal, his live stream goal was to have Here's the headline. I'm just going to say the headline. You know what? Mike Lindell promises his, quote, cyber symposium will be bigger than Elvis's 1973 Hawaii concert. Caught in a trap, Mike Pillow CEO looks to outdo the king, defeat suspicious minds with pro-Trump Cyberfest.
So I think I actually have heard of that.
Yeah, so the whole his grand goal for this when he has his live stream up, right?
Yeah.
He has no televised networks, no mainstream media come in to help him out with his goal. It's just going to be him and 999,999,999 people, all on Rumble and frankspeech.com, watching his motherfucking live stream, baby.
What a dark timeline.
1 billion people, all ready to expose the truth that Trump should be reinstated yesterday. And that was his goal.
You know,
so
a couple. I've been watching her old TikToks because I'm a narcissist and I really enjoy her comedy.
same. I'm also a narcissist.
And there was one of these things where we went over Blue Anon. We went over Blue Anon last episode. You know, the Urban Dictionary. Urban Dictionary. Sentence was, did you know that they have all these people out there, you know, fucking these soldiers at the White House because they think a bunch of conservatives are gonna storm the White House, you know, defending it against QAnon? And somebody else goes, that's Blue Anon, yo. Because God forbid conservatives would ever storm the Capitol. That would never happen. And now we should have known. We were being idiots back then. Conservatives won't storm the Capitol again.
Yeah.
What they're actually going to do,
they're going to break
is
the
live
internet.
stream from South Dakota onto frankspeech.com and rumble.com and boast that they're going to have over 1 billion viewers on rumble.com and frankspeech.com, not sponsored, by the way.
Not sponsored.
And that's what conservatives are going to do instead of storming the Capitol.
Yeah. You know what? Yeah, I guess we are some pretty crazy libs to ever think that they...
Yeah. It's wild.
So...
I mean, that's the proof of Blue Anon, yeah.
So, I don't know... Also, just from a real quick, for a cyber symposium,
yeah,
I don't think either of those websites are able to handle more than 5 million people.
That's really funny.
It's so okay. That's just something I just thought of right now. My hiccups are back. Fucking deal with them. All right. Yeah. I don't care anymore. Okay. We gotta power through this. All right.
Let's go.
So Lindell wanted to do the cyber conference. 3 days. Hiccup came in.
Ooh, on brand.
Mike Lindell had to delay, quote, cyber symposium. By the way, every single time cyber symposium is mentioned, it's quoted in such a way that even like the newspaper doesn't believe that this is what it should be called.
It sounds like it's from Cyberpunk.
Yeah. It sounds like a satire of like, this is like in Seinfeld. They're gonna go to the fucking cyber symposium to figure out what's the deal with computers, you know?
I found out recently that on Catfish, the new seasons of Catfish, they're doing it all through Zoom.
I wonder how that goes.
They're not meeting the catfishes in person anymore. Nev and whoever is hosting Catfish with them, who I actually enjoy now more than not more than, because I did like the old guy too, but whoever she is, she's like, she tries to make a point about dating and stuff.
Okay, that's fair.
Which is nice. It's like, yeah, this is why you communicate well, is what she always says, and I really enjoy that. But like seeing it's like now all the dramatic poses and like, you know, the dramatic stings are like if the two people communicate with the catfish through Snapchat.
Yeah.
It's on whether or not the Bitmoji is looking at the Snapchat chat.
Oh.
So now it's like, he saw it. Like, that's the dramatic part of Catfish.
The one that goes, whoop,
ooh,
whoop.
Yeah. And that's some of the funnier things about COVID that I love.
Yeah.
It's that and Cyber Symposium.
Yeah, Cyber Symposium.
Yeah.
But the reason why I had to delay it, Mike Lindell, this is from Newsweek, Mike Lindell delays, quote, Cyber Symposium, as if it's not the name of it. That is apparently what it's called.
Nice.
After saying he was hacked.
Mike, Mike, you got 37 terabytes.
So with some of with some of these, I'm going to read a little bit of the article because there's some gold nuggets of just complete fuckery.
Keep going. Steam through it.
All right. MyPillow CEO and Trump supporter Mike Lindell claimed on Tuesday that he was the victim of a cyber attack, resulting in a delay of the start of his, quote, cyber symposium. Quote.
What a life, man. What a fucking life, man.
Here is his quote. I'm going to skip some of like the explanations.
Okay.
Quote, the whole technology was attacked. We need to get the word out because they blocked the thing. But this is part of what I'm going to talk about today. This is the cover up. This is the absolute cover up of the worst in history. I have hiccups. That's not Michael Lindell did not have hiccups. I have hiccups. That's his quote. So
it'd be so funny if he hiccuped. It was like softly, I have hiccups. The worst in history.
The worst in history is getting covered up. So he said he was hacked, and the reason why he was hacked is to cover up the fact that he's exposing the truth that Trump should have been reinstated yesterday. So okay, all right. That's 2 of 9 headlines we're gonna go through, guys. All right. This is the timeline. This is the timeline.
A 3-hour podcast.
So
we're doing it.
We're going back. So Salon, this was from the first day.
Okay, let's go.
Mike Lindell, South Dakota cyber symposium. They all have quotes. I love it. This one's not even capitalized. It's just saying it's a cyber
fucking whatever.
Has a bumpy launch. No real evidence. Color-coded maps. Conspiracy theories. Trump zealots and insults directed at Salon in a Sioux Falls auditorium. Basically. So first came a vague allegation that it was MyPillow CEO's, quote, television station, Lindell TV, had been hacked. So it was his TV station that got hacked.
It's all the technology, though. It's all the technology. It's been blocked.
Yeah. This article makes a point from the quote, we need to get the word out because they blocked the thing. The article is asking, who is they? What exactly is the thing? That was not clear. But this is part of what I'm going to talk today. He continued. Okay. This is the cover up.
I have the right amount of drunk for this. Hell yeah.
The whole technology was attacked. We expected that, but we do have a backup plan, Lindell stated, adding with no evidence that 40 million people tuned into the activities throughout the day. The article also makes a point. Only 960 million short of the Elvis-like global audience Lindell is real for.
160 million! Oh my god!
Two things. One, he's lying about 40 million people watching. And 2, even if that were true, he's still short of the goal.
Oh my god! This is so funny. Oh my god, why is this so funny? Holy shit. Oh my fucking god, bro.
So he literally he didn't even lie hard enough.
I love this article. 40 million with no evidence. Only 960 million short.
Oh god. Oh
my god.
Wait, hold on. Okay, new quote. Brian House, the co-host and producer at Lindell TV, who appears to have produced or directed most of Lindell's videos, was asked by Salon if he thought day one was a win for Lindell. House paused and said, quote, "It's a 3-day event," before being whisked away.
Oh my god, that's actually so sad.
It's really fucking upsetting. Okay, this is a point for later. Former Trump White House strategist Steve Bannon, a key weather vane on the pro-Trump right, appears skeptical about Lindell's claims, claiming he needed to see additional evidence that was not forthcoming on the first day. Steve Bannon, I believe, was actually part of one of the panels at this event. So there's a bunch of far-right dipshits at this event. Steve Bannon, one of them.
A guy that I thought was in jail right now
No, Steve Bannon is not in jail. He has a fucking podcast still, and he still
Really?
spouts shit, I believe. Yeah.
Wow, I thought he was in jail, bro.
Yeah, so
But
someone...
he's even like, there's no evidence.
Yeah, well, here's the reason why. Someone tweeted out that was at the conference. Steve Bannon joins Lindell on stage, but can't get a word in as the pillow maven continues on endless rants.
Yeah, I did see that.
Yeah, so
it is really funny. You should go watch it.
Yes, this whole 72 hours. Ironically, I tried to watch some of it on Rumble.
Yeah.
There was a live stream from stupid, what is it? Right Side Broadcasting Network.
I don't know.
And it said it was a live stream for the whole third day.
Mm-hmm.
And I tried to watch it. It's a minute-long video of the recorded live stream. I don't think there's any... It's not on Rumble right now. Yeah.
Wow.
From them, at least.
Wow. I know Vosh was watching some of it. I watched a little bit.
It's very funny.
It's very funny.
Very funny.
He watched like a clip. I don't know if this is the one thing where like they were going to go to lunch. And
oh yeah, he had to cut it short for some reason, right?
No, so they were like, okay, so now we're gonna go have lunch, and then Mike Lindell goes, keep the movie on. We're going all the way. I'm not going to lunch. You all can go to lunch, but I'm not going to lunch. And then he plays the movie, and then starts, whatever. And then the announcer goes, lunch is now available in the back room. And like people leave. It's so funny, man.
Well, because one of the things too he did, he actually gave everyone that went to it free lunch to try and keep everyone there. Okay,
that is really funny.
That's only we're a third of the way done.
It's nice to give people food.
It is good to give it.
That's a
good
plus.
job.
That's a plus for Mike.
You've made sure everyone was fed.
Like Mike Lindell's done
Mike
two
Lindell
things.
making sure everyone's fed.
Mike Lindell's done two things. Three things. He made a pillow.
He brought us joy.
He gave everybody lunch at his conference, and he made like some masks or something for the coronavirus way back when.
Yeah.
Remember when Trump had the My Pillow guy
make a bunch of masks
come up during a fucking national live stream? Had Mike Lindell come up. That was the funniest fucking shit I've ever seen in my life.
God damn.
Until this has happened.
This is happening,
let's continue.
One second. Everyone at home, I know you're laughing just as hard as I am. Take a water break. We're bringing this all to the end, guys. This is the water break portion of the podcast. You can
there's nothing funnier than somebody being like, I'm not stopping, and then somebody very calmly over announcements being like, all right, now it's time to stop.
Let's stop if you guys want. There's some lunch in the back.
It's pretty good.
Got some ham and cheese sandwiches.
Yeah, like a shitty lunch. We have that shitty pizza from high school.
Yeah. So I think this is from day 2. Not a lot happens that's like
nothing happens because there's no fucking evidence. There's 37 terabytes of absolute dipshit. Yeah.
So I believe this is from the second or third day. I can't read the full article to this, sadly.
Yeah, of course.
But have you ever heard of the person named Tina Peters?
No.
Tina Peters was one of the speakers at this conference.
Yeah.
Speaker at Mike Lindell Symposium under investigation by authorities. The official may face criminal charges pending a state attorney's investigation. Do you want to know why?
I don't know. For telling lies. I don't know. Like what?
One of the speakers at MyPillow CEO Mike Lindell's election conspiracy cyber symposium, not in quotes this time, has come, also not capitalized too, has come under
such a funny string of words.
Yeah. Has come under investigation for her own allegedly shady dealings around election equipment.
So she's a professional.
She's a professional.
She knows about it.
We got a ringer, guys.
We got a ringer. She knows that she's got experience.
So I can't read this whole article. It's from The Independent. It's very... So one of the speakers at this fucking conference from a Republican state, I presume.
Yeah.
From fucking... It's just doing it. It's
wow.
doing the election fraud. And
she's the one. She's the one. Everybody's talking about election. She's the one that did it.
If they had spent 72 hours just talking about her dealings, we would have had a productive... We have had a productive day, but no.
She comes out in like prison chains, prison garb.
Yeah.
Thanks for having me, Mike.
Yeah.
I want to talk to you guys about how easy it is to commit election fraud.
And if I can do it, those damn liberals can do it.
All meanwhile in jail. Like actually caught for it.
Zoomed from Zoom in her jail cell.
Yeah, on prison Wi-Fi.
So that happens, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we already know that Mike Lindell's been lying about 40 million people.
40 million people.
He doesn't have 37 terabytes of data. He has a lot of slideshows showing that a lot of stolen votes happened, but no data to prove it.
Right.
So, real quick.
He made 37 terabytes of PowerPoint presentations.
Yeah.
Of anecdotal evidence.
So, Sarah, how do you keep things fresh third day in?
Shit on the floor. Take a big shit.
No.
On stage.
That was a good idea.
Yeah.
That would have been better than this.
Oh.
This is from the right-leaning website, and that's with real charitability. Washington Examiner.
Okay. Beautiful.
Mike Lindell claims he was, quote, attacked at hotel after cyber symposium. MyPillow CEO Mike Lindell told attendees of his cyber symposium in Sioux Falls, South Dakota on Thursday that he was assaulted in his hotel after the previous day's events had ended. Quote, I'm attacked, physically attacked last night. Why? Because I'm up here saying, hey, we've got a problem. I'm okay. It hurts a little bit. I just want everyone to know all the evil that's out there. Yeah. I don't want him taken down.
I don't want him taken down, even though it should.
Put down. So, okay. So I want to keep. So, first of all, because they've actually, this website specifically tried to figure out if it was Mike Lindell that was actually attacked. Due to Marcy's Law, we're not able to identify the victims of crime, Sioux Falls Police spokesman Sam Clemens told the Washington Examiner.
Mm-hmm.
This morning, there was a report of an individual assaulted inside a hotel room last night around 11:30 p.m. Investigation is ongoing, and no arrest has been made at this time. Clemens clarified the alleged incident occurred at a hotel on Russell Street and West Avenue. The venue holding Lindell Symposium is the South Dakota Military Heritage Alliance building, located on the same intersection. Additionally, the Sheraton, Sioux Falls, and Convention Center is located on the opposite side of the same intersection. Interestingly enough, though, Lindell's media office did not immediately respond to a request for comment from the Washington Examiner. Lindell did not comment on this yet to probably a website that's pretty charitable to him. That's a little weird to me.
He's a victim. He doesn't want to have PTSD from his attack.
Well, here's the thing, Sarah.
Yeah.
What if I told you from this headline?
Yeah.
My pillow guy, Mike Lindell, claims, quote, Antifa things were trying to infiltrate his cyber symposium. Video on Thursday showed only 3 people singing hymns in the parking lot. Mike Lindell claimed Antifa things were attempting to infiltrate his 72-hour conference this week. Lindell also said he had been warned an attack might be launched on the venue to steal devices. A video of the venue's parking lot showed 3 people singing hymns in front of the event hall. Mike Lindell probably...
It was a verbal assault.
Maybe it might have been a verbal assault.
Might have been an audio assault because maybe they were really bad at singing hymns.
They were really bad. So...
Also, it's Sioux Falls.
Sioux Falls? Well, fine. I don't know. Sioux Falls. It has an X in it.
Yeah, it's Sioux. Sioux Falls.
So, right now, I don't have any reason to believe that
anything out of Mike Lindell's face is true.
I'm willing to bet, this is...
Wouldn't it be hilarious if he's the only person telling the truth on the planet?
That would be so funny.
That'd be wonderful.
But the interesting thing is, if it's not true that Mike Lindell was assaulted, He's using someone else's assault to push the narrative that he himself was attacked by Antifa. And that's fucked up.
I mean, and it really is just, this is what a sad narcissist does.
100%.
It's just somebody that is like, I need to be the center of attention.
I need to fucking
times.
be it. Yeah.
I will put on a cyber symposium. I will pretend that I'm hacked. I will make 37 terabytes of PowerPoint presentations just so I can get there and yell and be on stage. And I can understand that a little bit.
Yeah.
I yell into a microphone and wear a little hat.
Hell yeah.
And I like it when people, like my shit. So I can understand that. But it's just so sad.
It's pretty sad.
Guy's just getting dunked on.
It's going to get a lot sadder.
Oh, good. Mike Lindell shoots himself
after listening to
Christmas
two
Day
podcasters.
After his daughter doesn't speak to him anymore for telling lies.
Yeah. So these next 3 headlines are afterwards. This is everyone's opinion on it. I have Washington Times, right leaning, Business Insider, centrist left, I suppose, because they tell the truth, I guess. Newsweek, I don't fucking know. But this is from Washington Times. Charitable as much as they can be to Mike Lindell.
Mm-hmm.
Mike Lindell ends cyber symposium with, this one is capitalized, by the way. That's how you know it's Republican.
Yeah.
They capitalize cyber
when
symposium.
When they legitimize the cyber symposium.
Mike Lindell ends cyber symposium without proving stolen election claim.
Damn. There was no evidence.
It's not Sioux Falls. What is it?
Sioux Falls.
Sioux Falls.
Like
there
SUE.
you go. MyPillow CEO Mike Lindell's cyber symposium concluded Thursday without producing the promised proof that China hacked the 2020 presidential election and switched votes to President Biden.
Damn.
Mr. Lindell still claims to have 37 terabytes of, quote, irrefutable evidence that hackers, backed by China, broke into election systems, but he didn't explain why his conference fell flat. Quote, I know you all got here and I don't know what the expectations were. I don't know what the expectations were, guys. Mr. Lindell said as the sun began to set on the 3-day symposium.
You don't know? You said it.
Quote,
you said very clear expectations.
Wait, before you say that.
You said 1 billion people were going to show up. Yes. You lied about 40 million and that you had 37 terabytes of proof. Okay, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Quote, things really changed up and down through the 3 days. I hope you all were fed good.
Oh.
End quote.
That's kind of sweet.
And then the article mentions Mr. Lindell provided 3 free meals per day for the lovely 500 attendees.
500?
500
Oh my god, you can't shove that in there. He said 500 attendees
in there.
Oh my god. 500.
By the way, this article is meant to be sympathetic toward Lindell, obviously, because it's from the right.
So they
have to sympathize. Like, hey guys,
he gave him food.
Gave him food, all 500 of them.
Food's expensive.
You should have given it to all 40 million people.
Yeah, shit. Do you have to pay to go to this?
I don't remember. Actually, I don't think I've seen anything.
If it's free, that would be wonderful.
I think it would have been. Yeah, I wonder. So
I would have just been like, just imagine 500 homeless people eating food and being like,
yeah,
okay,
good stuff.
Good stuff.
Good stuff.
Great.
So
whatever.
That's the headline from the right. Headline from actual newspaper.
Accidentally humanitarian effort. Mike
yeah,
Lindell.
Right. Communist Mike Lindell feeding 40 million
socialist
people.
Mike Lindell.
All right.
God bless.
This one will be pretty quick because it's just the general consensus of the convention. Mike Lindell said his cyber symposium would prove voter fraud. One cyber expert said it was just full of, quote, random garbage that wastes our time. Mike Lindell's cyber symposium was, quote, cyber symposium, was supposed to reveal new information about voter fraud, but multiple cyber experts who attended the event said it didn't. One hailed it as a waste of time, while another said it was, quote, a big fat nothing.
Big fat nothing.
A big fat nothing. This is a failure of an event from both sides. And you want to know how much of a failure it was from both sides?
How much?
From Newsweek.
Oh, God.
Quote, this is a mistake. End quote. Steve Bannon slams Mike Lindell's symposium for not proving voter fraud. Steve Bannon, man that wants voter fraud to be real, which it isn't.
It's not.
And he's a piece of fucking shit. Do not forget that, everybody.
Well, I mean, apparently it is real, but it's on the right with whatever the speaker was doing. She committed voter fraud.
Yeah.
So
someone
it literally is real.
Someone
it's
did
just
commit voter fraud, but not the guy they want. Right-wing media figure Steve Bannon has slammed MyPillow CEO Mike Lindell's cyber symposium for failing to present evidence that actually proves Lindell's long-touted claims of voter fraud in the 2020 presidential election. Bannon, who served as White House chief strategist under former President Trump, has been at the symposium broadcasting War Room, his show on the right-leaning media network Real America's Voice. I think this is a mistake. Bannon in his Wednesday broadcast speaking about the symposium's replaying of a 15-minute film that had already been shown earlier in the event.
I think that's what the clip that I watched. He was like, replay the film.
Yeah.
We're watching the film again, the 15-minute short film.
Yeah. I want to be brutally frank. I think there's so much work to get through the day. It's now time to really get to the details. You've laid a theory of the case that is very powerful, but in laying that case out, you've got to bring the receipts. Bring the receipts is slang for show the proof. Says
Steve Bannon is like, where are the receipts, honey?
Where are the fucking receipts?
Where are the fucking receipts? Fucking Mike Lindell is up there and said, and then Stacy said that she fucked Alex, but Alex isn't even her boyfriend. Alex is her boyfriend's brother-in-law.
It's just a bunch of fucking.
And Steve Bannon is like, listen, we all know Alex is a whore. Everybody knows this, but you gotta come with the fucking text receipts.
If you're gonna say this, you gotta tell.
You gotta come with it.
Throw me a fucking bone, man.
Throw
Come
me a
on.
fucking bone.
God.
I want to cut Stacy out of my life so bad.
I want it.
But
you
so
gotta
bad.
help me out.
You gotta help me out.
You know.
If I do it now, everybody's gonna think I'm a cold, calculated bitch.
Yeah. So yeah, that's the timeline, my personal timeline of the MyPillow event.
This is wonderful, Joshua. What a gift that you've given to me on this day.
No one liked it. No one's happy with this event. I love it. It's so good.
You've given me what you've presented to this podcast today, Josh, has been a hero's journey. Mike Lindell, he experienced struggles right at the beginning when he was hacked. They got all the technology. All of it was hacked. All of it was hacked, and it's blocked.
It's being censored by the media.
It's being censored by the media.
Antifa.
And Antifa, he had the fight with Antifa. He was assaulted by Antifa. And I kind of sympathize with Mike a little bit.
Yeah,
we once were called two idiots talking about nothing.
Yeah.
One time. At one point in time. So I can understand,
The difference is we wear that as a badge of honor as opposed to...
I hope Mike does too. I hope Mike goes out and puts it on his Twitter bio like we have.
Yeah.
Just two idiots fucking talking about nothing. And I hope Mike goes out there and says, goes out and says, hi, my name is Mike Lindell and I'm a waste of time. And
honestly, at the end of the day, I think we'd all be happy with that.
I think we would all really love that.
And maybe you can finally sell more of those pillows of yours.
Yeah.
And that's all I have.
Thanks for feeding the homeless, Mike.
Thanks for feeding the 500 homeless people.
God bless you.
That went to your event.
500?
500
it's
people.
So funny for him to say
and
that
he fucking believes
over 1 billion
that would have showed up on his live stream.
And then he said 40 million showed up, but it's such a small amount compared to what he wanted. And it ended up being so criminally low.
It's so funny.
If 1 billion people were there, 1 billion people would have died. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like there would have been a gigantic
1 billion people watching it.
In South Dakota.
Yeah. I don't even know how to.
I don't know what to fucking say, man. That's amazing.
If you want to go to Mike Lindell's event, get vaccinated first.
Fucking
So I don't even. God, it's just really it's sad, but it's funny.
It really
it's
is
so
sad.
funny.
Because did you watch the freak out of him on CNN?
I don't believe so. No.
So in the freak out of Mike Lindell on CNN, he's talking about the terabytes that he has on Trump, and he's going through it, like he's showing the data, and it literally looks like the Matrix, like like numbers coming down.
Yeah,
that's his data. And so he's on CNN, and the guy is like looking at it, is like, this really doesn't make any sense or prove anything. And Mike is like, you gotta look at the numbers, man, or something like that. And then the guy's like, this really does not prove anything. And it's the CNN guy really wants to get through to Mike that he's crazy.
Yeah.
Like he's really just trying.
But he's doing this lost cause bullshit nonsense that like really, it'd be better off for him in the long run to just let go.
But it's really funny. It's funny sad, because then the guy implies, like, he asks him, like, where did you get this? And then Mike's like, I have a guy, I paid for it. And then the CNN guy is like, bro, I think you got scammed.
You probably got fucking scammed, dude.
And it's so funny to think Mike Lindell.
Mike Lindell was on Twitter one day, and he got a DM from an unverified account with like 2 followers and following like 500,
Yeah, and it's Q.
And it's you. Hey, Mike, it's Q. I'm hiding in this fake account, and I need your help. I can supply all the data you need to prove that Trump is the rightful V for Vendetta. Yeah, they're anonymous. I'm anonymous and I'm Q.
I'm both. Yeah,
I'm both anonymous Q. Yeah. And I need you to. I have all the data here. You need to send me a wire transfer for $500,000. You will get
500 of it. Yeah.
Yeah, I will return it immediately after sending. But I just need to know you're on the right side of history and you got my message.
Yeah.
Trump forever, Trump Conda forever.
This is Windows. This is Microsoft Windows. We need you to call us.
Hey, Mike, we got to call you about your card's extended warranty and also whether or not the election was rigged. We got to figure out whether or not Joe Biden's actually the president. We'll send you 15 terabytes. You send us 5 million. We'll get the other 15 back.
And Mike Lindell's like, I already sent it. Give it to me. I already sent you $5 million. I don't know even how I got your routing information, but I got it and I sent it to you.
I need it.
Do you have it?
You got to bury it underneath the bridge. Off of
I'll meet you tonight at dawn.
End.
Mike is so easy to get fucking scammed. Jesus Christ. What a sad, sad man who put on the world's best quarantine party.
World's best quarantine convention.
I hope Mike Lindell, after, I
hope after COVID he keeps making conventions.
Yeah, he gets invited to like underground LA parties just so he's Mike Lindell and walks around and is like, did you know Trump is still president technically? And then everybody's like dancing, like, and they're just like, oh my god, you're so interesting. Wow. It's like neon lights and shit. That's funny as fuck.
I actually run the school. You should see it in the daytime. It's completely different.
Hey, did you know that kids are all filled up with adrenochrome? No fucking way.
It's crazy, bro.
That's crazy. I think I put that on my face sometimes. Adrenochrome? Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how I stay so like young.
That's when you realize that the corporate elite were really there the whole time.
Yeah, they were actually.
She was right.
Yeah. And Mike's like,
shocked emoji.
Shocked emoji.
Crying, laughing emoji. I was right.
How do we end this podcast? We don't know how to start. We never know how to end.
That's the Mike Lindell segment. Sarah, what do you want to plug after making fun of an old senile man?
Mike Lindell, if you watch this and you're really upset, I want you to DM me on Twitter at SQUINTON271 because I want to leak your DMs like really bad.
And you can DM me at Joshua Chinlin on Twitter.
Yeah.
And I'll send you unsolicited dick pics.
All right.
But they're all going to have they're all going to prove that Trump won the election. They're going to have the numbers of the every county numbers. It's going to have.
That's random numbers on your penis.
Yeah. And then
like 52.
This was the rigged votes and then the real votes. And then it's top side rigged votes.
No, it's
bottom
just
side.
no labels, just random numbers on your dick.
One ball has the fake numbers. And then one has the real numbers that are just random numbers.
Yeah.
I'm going to make it to where there's 3 billion people that actually voted in the United States.
Goodbye.
You can go APWS here on TikTok. And a podcast will save this on Instagram.
Yeah.
And a guy named JC on Twitch. All right, that's it.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye.
Sending unsolicited dick pics to Mike Lindell. He's asking for it.